Okay, guys, good morning to everybody. Today is the 7th of April, 2026. Crazy Global Market Talk with KEL. Crazy anytime, anywhere. All right, so what we are seeing now on the news is that Donald Trump has decided that the bombing of the Iran oil facility should continue, as he's not very comfortable nor pleased with the current peace talk ongoing. But before that, disclaimer apply as usual. Please do your risk management accordingly. Okay, let's bring in Donald Trump. So Donald Trump's latest update shows that reiterate Iran deadline and threats of negotiation continue. And he calls the Iran ceasefire proposal not good enough as Hormuz Strait deadline draws near today. So today, Donald Trump must make a decision to continue or go for the land troops, right? So this is going to be a very interesting one. And judging from what the market is now performing, it seems that it's actually going both ways. Yeah, things are going a bit crazy at this moment right now. And of course, oil price has continued to recover. It went down to about 108 last night and then recover. We talk about this. I still strongly believe that oil price will go higher by the end of this month itself. Yeah. And of course, India has started buying Iranian oil, and of course, that makes a little bit unhappy from the US side. Okay. All right, so that is the fundamental news. I go to the technical news immediately because I need to catch my plane. So I hope you understand that. Just give me a while. Let me get this moving. Oh gosh, same thing happening again. Okay, hold on. Okay, so my internet, as expected, is not as fast as it's supposed to be, but okay. So let's just take a look at this chart right now. This is the long-term chart happened in 2022 till today, and this is something that I want to share with you. Is that the highest point for crude oil was $126.36 back in year 2022. So do I think you'll go back there? Yes, I believe that if, let's say, the Iran matter doesn't get any form of conclusive settlement, I believe that oil has the ability to stretch its purse all the way up higher to this point here, and that is 127. Okay, so I believe that there is a high chance that we will see this happening. Okay, personally, I felt that way. I think that oil price will go to 127. So where are we right now? We are 114.29, and I think that it's just a matter of time. It will go towards there itself. Yeah. Okay. So for those who are more adventurous, you can consider trying this out. Now, this is not done based on my personal feel, but more to technical. If you look carefully, all right, you can see that this is the oil price movement with the 5% pullback rule. That it went up to the high of 95% and then pull back down, right? Okay, so basically, if we do a hypothesis, is that if this is full of sellers, the midpoint, the MLP will be here. And you can see very clearly the market is not able to stay below the MLP. As a matter of fact, right, you can see that the market actually stays above the MLP. And now this is called advanced MLP, by the way, and it's hovering towards upside. So the next target should be here at about 120. That's my target previously. So I was expecting the market to go with 120. Then after that, it pulls back down all the way. Then today, last 2 days, it went back up again. All right, to here. So 120 should be a very high possibility if this thing continue. And I felt that it will continue. Yeah. So let's see whether I'm right or wrong on this case. But of course, we need to cover and double check with our indicator. Oh gosh, okay, it's not able to move. Give me a minute. Oh dear. See, I'm using my 3G already, but it's not able to move. Ah, gosh, this is sickening. Okay, I managed to pull into that site. Okay, so the gold price now, I believe is lower at the moment. All right, so ignore this number. It's not live anymore. So just let you know that today there's no pivot day. Now, no pivot means that the market will use the OP as the guide. So the OP today is 4651. Below OP, it will be a sell. Above OP, it will be a buy. And because it's DJDD at the same time, the opening price becomes very important. So that's why today the OP is so important. The market go above OP, the market buys up, go below OP, it sell down, right? So now it's below OP, so you should be on the sell side at the moment. Now, based on the chart, it looks good, but if you look carefully, there's a KCL right here, okay, and this KCL is also inside together with the stack diamond. So the opening price of this number, the closing price, yeah. Hold on. The closing price is let me be very sure of this. Yeah, 4671. 4671 is the KCL level, and it's also the same level of the diamond line. So as long as gold doesn't go above 4671, you shouldn't be buying gold. I repeat, 4671 is a level that if the market doesn't go above 4671, you shouldn't be buying gold. Okay, it shouldn't be. Yeah, I've given you the heads up on this already, so take note of that. Okay. All right. So if the case if it goes down further, where can it go? Well, there's a KCB right here that's pretty far away, but it's possible. And this number, if I'm not wrong, is supposed to be 4511. Yes. Now 4511. Wow, that's a far price. Based on where we are right now, 4638, right? For it to go down to 4511, we're talking about a big drop of another $120. But if let's say this thing really happened and crude oil should pass 116, then it is a very high possibility that we can see that happening. Yeah, it is possible. Yeah, so traders, please take note of that. This is actually very possible if the market is to sell down all the way. Okay, now remember that after that, the sell down comes in, and as usual, if Donald Trump taco or he decided that okay, done, deal is done, things are good, or a so-called ceasefire comes in, the gold price will shoot back up again. Okay, so please remember that. So if you are selling gold now, you can sell gold at a target level, but because the KSI is green and this is anytime news, hence therefore when the price goes down, take your profit and then put a trailing stop to prevent the market from shooting up later on itself. Yeah. So this is going to be a crazy time, but I think it's pretty fun. If you know how to play this game, that will be good. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm trying to shift my chart over. Now, this is the gold chart this morning. There was a little bit of craziness in the market this morning. This morning, gold, when it opens, it went almost to KTR +1. Okay, and then after that, it pulls back down. There's a 4 diamond here. You draw a line. The market closed below the 4 diamond. It went stopways, and you can see very clearly it stopped at the OP. I mean, the OP is very important, guy. And when the market decided to slam down, it slammed down all the way to KTR -1. So not too sure is it a uniform thing or not, but it's similarly happening. So now the question is it going to continue? So with my personal perspective, I think it will likely continue to go down, okay, until we have any more confirmation from Donald Trump and his administration. Yeah. Okay, so that is my view for 671. If the gold doesn't go up there, shouldn't be on the buy side. Okay, all right. Now earlier I saw with our oil, so let's take a look on the oil chart. So oil chart, you can see very clearly why am I bullish, because the KSI is green. The market pulled back the last 3 days, but the market doesn't care. It's a KSI green above OP, you just have to buy. And truth be told, we bought, and now most likely going to tap on higher, and that will be the pivot level 121. Okay, it is possible for the market to hit 121 for today, if really, or tomorrow, if later on, if there's nothing coming out from Donald Trump, right, about his ceasefire. And in fact, if he's going to puts the moment he put foot soldiers into the battlefield, the whole market will definitely shake. Yeah. Okay, I think that will be all because I cannot click much here. Let me see what can I do. Okay, this is the KCB chart that I drawn for you the previous time. So let's go through this. So the KCB now, right now, if the price is going to go down, you'll see 4511. That's the one I just mentioned. This is really crazy. It goes down. The upper band, it will be at 4758. Okay, so which means that if the market breaks above OP 4758, it should be able to get it done. All right, because that is the target that usually people put. And of course, the crazy one is here, whereby people want to speculate back then. And the number they get is for, okay, hold on, can't get the number. 5005, correct, 5005. Okay, 5005. Now, I know that now many people are getting very jittery. They feel that the current situation now is not the time to buy gold. Now, I feel the opposite. In fact, to me, it's the time to buy some gold to keep. But of course, gold is going to come down because it's war. But I believe that when this war is over, straight away, gold will become the main assets, right? I believe that because there'll be a pumping of the dollar into the market. The dollar will depreciate in value because after war, usually it depreciates in value, and hence therefore gold will go up. Yeah. So now to me, it's to make some money from the market first and then buy more gold along the way down. That will be something that I will encourage you if you ask me in a personal level. Okay. All right. I think that will be all for today. I think we are pretty clear. Right. Sorry for the disruption. I think that the internet is not really good, but I think I did a decent job to share this with you. So I tell you guys today, my personal view is more towards the buying of oil than gold. Oh yes, someone want me to do the Dow Jones. Okay, I do a quick one on Dow. Now, definitely, if the war is ongoing, the Dow will suffer, and that's without a doubt. So I believe that Dow will come down. Last 2 days, we've been calling for buy. Congratulations, we made money. So today, if the Dow breaks down, you will see that it breaks MLP and also the here, which is the MLP here, and then we have the MA30. So both MA30 and MLP are all very nearby. If the market breaks down below them, the selling should bring it down to 46,226. That will be about 400 points from where we are. And if the market go really crazy, that will be another sell-off. And this time now will not be small. It will be at 45,238. Okay, so upside wise, I think we will see the most here. Okay, waiting for the number to come out. For wait, gem. Okay, I'm so sorry, gem. It's about 47, yeah. For okay, let me see if I do this better fast. Oh gosh, the internet is terrible. All right, it's somewhere around 47,000. Okay, around this area. That's KCB, 47,000, correct? Yeah. Okay, so if the market do go to 47,000, that will be the upper side limit. But I think most likely the market will come off today. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Sorry for that. I will see you online tomorrow. If in the afternoon I do get any good calls, I will inform you as usual. Yeah, this is Kel signing off. Bye bye.